Warning, this podcast is rated M for mature. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, I'm Liz.
And I'm Tracy.
And we are
Incel Intel Pod.
We've got screenshots.
And we're not afraid to use them.
And welcome back to part 2 of Ohio. Ohio.
We have a lot left to go over with you. We barely got halfway through what we needed to share.
Yeah, for real.
So this should be an episode just as full as the others.
If not four, I know.
So God much damn. I want to share.
Jesus.
So we're going to get it quick out of the way because we have a lot to cover. Send us the shit.
Send us your shit, please.
Send it. incel.intel.pod@gmail.com. Remember, if you want to find us on TikTok, search intel.pod and we'll pop right up. Reddit, incel_intel. And
still need help with that.
Instagram is also incel.intel.pod. Reach out to us. We need you.
Even if you just have a dumb meme or a screenshot of a conversation you had with someone.
Yeah.
Anything.
Or a story. Anything. Hey, I went out on a date with this person like 5 years ago, blah, blah, blah. Tell us the story.
That's right. All right. And we will just... Right where we left off last time.
Back in. Yeah, we stopped at profiles.
We did.
Why don't you go ahead and get started with yours?
Okay.
I still have E on deck, but I want you to go ahead and go first.
Okay, that's fine. This is P. 40. Don't be a shitty person. Be upfront about your intentions. Being vaxxed is not a flex. If you don't want to meet, don't swipe. Septum piercings are the worst. Sorry, not sorry. Super fun, always looking for an adventure. Height matters. Baseball is life. Let's go, Brandon. Also, I don't want to message for a month because you're just so busy. I am busy as well, but if he wanted to, he would.
Wow. I mean, yikes. That's a
big yikes.
That's a train wreck I'd try to miss for sure.
Yeah.
L. 39. She, her. Looking for long-term, but open to short. I'm an animal lover. I don't like people very much. You have to add value to my life alone to make me want to have you a part of my life. I'm doing pretty well without anybody. I'm pretty happy with just me and my cats. You definitely have to have a positive impact in order for us to let you in. The cats must approve.
Okay.
I think she's very, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. But it was a little bit off for me.
Well, this one's real short, so I'll probably do one right after.
Please do.
This is D, 28. I ain't filling out shit.
Oh. I'm glad you're dedicated to this search for love there, D.
I ain't filling out shit. Alright, so this is Z, 32. Strange little bird here. I'll bite your arm off on the first date. Almost 6 feet tall. Not exactly the best of both worlds, but I'm full of surprises.
I have the same person.
No, you do not.
Look, I did.
I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen.
Eventually it was going to.
That's hilarious.
E, I've been promising you something from E.
Yes, let's hear it.
I think this might be a hope one. I don't mean to, go out of order, but this might be a hope one.
Nah, man, hit us with it.
E, age 19. Sometimes you crank that soldier boy, and sometimes that soldier boy cranks you. Halloween enthusiast, Virgo, ready for love.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I thought that one was pretty awesome.
Oh god, this is A, no age, 25% charisma, 25% uniqueness, 25% nerve, 25% talent, 100% cunt. Black, queer, feminist killjoy, polyamorous and partnered, busy parent of 2 toddlers. I'm just a Phyllis looking for her Bob Vance.
Oh my god, a Vance refrigeration.
Yes. Alright, so these are our hope profiles, right? I don't want this to come across as offensive to anyone, but I would swipe on this person.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why I put hope. I'm a successful trans woman with a complicated job title. I like ghosts, sci-sec, and other stuff I'm not willing to admit here. I stay busy, so feel free to message me if I miss you. If you match with me and then read my bio and then unmatch, it's too late. You're gay now.
That's amazing. Okay, I have one. This is S29. I like long walks on the beach with my girlfriend until the drugs wear off and I realize I'm just dragging a stolen mannequin around a Wendy's parking lot.
Oh, that's pretty fucking great.
Right?
Yes. I approve.
So I have one that says, if you're looking for a bad boy, look no further. I'm bad at everything.
That fucking works.
At least they're honest.
Yeah.
So now we are going to do our new segment. This is what, our second or third episode with this?
I think this will be the third-ish.
Okay. Well, it's incels. We promised we wouldn't explain it again,
Nope.
but I'm going to.
Oh.
IN-CELL, incels. So basically crimes related around dating, online dating, incels, anything that's related. And Liz brings us our stories this week. What do you
I have a ton of them because Ohio is full of a bunch of fucking incels.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I have the Ariel Castro kidnappings. Pretty much everybody knows who that is. It's been covered on almost every true crime podcast.
Yeah.
Between 2002 and 2004, Ariel Castro kidnapped Michelle Knight, Amanda Berry, and Gina DeJesus from the streets of Cleveland, Ohio, and held them captive in his home of 2207 Seymour Avenue in the city's Tremont neighborhood. All three girls were imprisoned at Castro's home until 2013, when Berry successfully escaped with her 6-year-old daughter, to whom she had given birth while imprisoned.
Oh my God.
Police rescued Knight and DeJesus and arrested Castro hours later. Castro was charged with 4 counts of kidnapping and 3 counts of rape.
Yeah.
He pled guilty to 937 criminal counts of rape, kidnapping, and of aggravated murder as part of a plea bargain. He was sentenced to life imprisonment plus 1,000 years in prison without the possibility of parole. Unfortunately, 1 month into his sentence, Castro died by suicide, hanging himself with his bed sheets like a motherfucking pussy.
Yeah, so justice was not served.
So it was totally fine for him to keep people in captivity, but he fucking couldn't take
handle it. No. Oh my God, what a piece of shit.
Made me so fucking mad.
I'm glad that, unfortunately, he had him for so long, but I'm glad that they were able to be rescued.
Well, one passed away.
One passed
yeah.
away.
But, then there's, I'm sure you know who Ava LaRue is.
Mm-mm.
CSI Miami. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Okay,
CSI Miami.
so a man from Ohio was sentenced for stalking Ava LaRue for 12 years.
12 years.
12 years.
I mean, that's a good show, but come on.
Right.
It's really cheesy.
Yep. Alright, so how FBI caught the stalker. The FBI collected DNA from many of the envelopes, but didn't know whose it was until 2019, when they turned to the emerging field of genetic genealogy.
Oh.
The same method that had fingered the Golden State Killer the previous year.
Oh, fingered.
Fingered.
We're 5, sorry.
Thanks in part to companies such as 23andMe, Ancestry.com, and GED Match, genetic genealogy has become a valuable tool for law enforcement trying to solve old crimes. Authorities upload a DNA data file to a public database to identify any relatives of people who might have submitted their DNA for testing. Then they build out the family trees, narrow it down until they find the suspect.
Wow.
Right.
That's a crazy way to do it.
Even so, investigators still must obtain a sample of the suspect's DNA and make a match before they can do an arrest. Once the evidence pointed to Rogers, FBI agents began surveilling him. FBI agents traveled to Ohio in fall of 2019. Former FBI Special Agent Stephen Bush and former FBI attorney Steve Kramer told CNN, when Rogers left his job as a nursing assistant at an assisted living facility
Yikes.
and went to an Arby's on his way home. The FBI followed and watched him eat his meal, discard the bag in a dumpster, and retrieved it.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
The FBI tested the DNA and arrested Rogers at his home early November 2019.
Damn. Dude, I'm telling you, that fast food will get you.
I'm saying, so...
our Arby's right up the street, a car drove into it. It just closed.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Probably an incel.
Probably. So, Ava LaRue said, "We have had years of this. This is beyond deviant behavior." LaRue's daughter, now 20, became emotional as she told the court how traumatized she was by Rogers' threats. After Rogers contacted her school, said he was there to pick her up as her uncle.
No.
Yeah, it gave her paranoia, and she was escorted every day to and from the school building.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, she's like, "I just want to feel okay again and safe."
I bet. That's terrible.
But yeah, this is a really long story. I just kind of took clips. So
Well, yeah.
it's CBSNews.com. Ohio man arrested for stalking Ava LaRue. If you want to finish it.
Yes. Good idea.
It's a very
Good idea.
interesting story because it's fucked up.
Well, I have a personal story that goes right along the lines of
Oh,
this.
let's hear it.
All right. So I was going out. I was dating, and this is Elle. Elle and I got along pretty well. But I always felt like something was just a little bit off. A little
Mhm.
bit off. But, I was giving them a chance. I wasn't doing anything stupid. I was like meeting them in public and, everything that, like, they invited me to their house once, and I was like, no, I wasn't quite ready for that.
Yeah.
So I just continued to follow my gut, and I found out what their last name was because they added me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started searching, and they have quite a long record,
Oh, shit.
3 open warrants, and one of them was to return to serve like a year sentence, but they never showed up to serve it. And so
For
they're
what?
looking for them. Domestic violence.
Oh, dodge that fucking bullet.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
So like it fits in kind of with your story.
Yeah.
But it's if your gut tells you anything, listen to it. Listen to it. Because my gut was definitely trying to tell me, this isn't right.
All right. Well, this is from Cleveland19.com.
All right.
It says, a man was found dead on Cleveland's west side after he killed his ex-girlfriend. Police responded to a call at a house in the 11,000 block of Bel Air Road at 10:45 on April 19th and found Gerard Rodriguez Morales, 31, dead in his car. A witness told officers Morales was dropping his child off, who was in the back seat of the car when the officers arrived. The child was not hurt. Officers then went to a house in the 3800 block for a wellness check on the child's mother, 29-year-old Yahara Perez. Perez was found dead from a gunshot wound. After an initial investigation, officers found the two were in a relationship and were living together, where they shared the child that was found. The relationship recently ended, and Perez moved into the house with a relative. Officials found out Perez went to Morales' house to get items for the child, where Morales shot and killed her and left the area with the child.
Oh, how terrible.
Yeah.
That's
fucked.
terrible. That poor kid.
Yeah, I mean, he must have shot himself right in front of him.
That's
What
terrible.
the hell?
Be careful who you bring at home, people. I know it's so hard. It's so hard to know.
I've got a ton of these, but I'm just gonna share one more.
Okay.
Unless you want me, and if we get to the end and we have time, because I know we're almost halfway through.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read this one and then show you this guy's picture. This is a more lighthearted one.
That's good.
Okay. So this is from WHIO.com, and it's Serial Peeping Tom.
Oh, goodness.
So, in Fairborn, Ohio, a serial peeping Tom with more than a dozen convictions for the same sex crime is in jail again after being accused of doing the same thing. but this time was at a local university.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Harold Rimblert III
Oh, wow.
of Harrison Township pleaded not guilty this week to new charges of voyeurism and criminal trespass. The charges stem from an incident in November when police were called to Wright Hall at Wright State University when a staff member reported a man looking under restroom stalls at another staff member.
Of all things to want to look at. Ugh.
Rimblert was identified on security video. Rimblert trespassed from the university and has been since... Oh, it is trespass. I guess that means he's banned since June of 2012?
Yeah.
Okay. Rimblert pleaded guilty to voyeurism charges in 2022. Then he had been accused of entering the women's restroom at Polking Lanes. Polking Lanes on Kingsbridge Drive, according to court records. He crawled on the floor while a woman was going to the restroom.
Gross.
Prior to that, he had already been convicted of more than a dozen times for voyeurism. His crimes of voyeurism date back to 2005. They include incidents in Dayton, Beaver Creek, Sugar Creek,
Beaver Creek,
Englewood, Kettering, Trotwood, and Washington Township.
Damn.
He gets around.
Should we send him a link to Pornhub?
I'm
Because,
saying,
dude.
Jesus. Rimblert was arrested last week on the charges. He remains booked in Greene County Jail on a $10,000 bond.
How many times are they going to let him out?
Now,
What?
here's the kicker.
Oh, shit.
I have to show you this guy.
Okay.
So are you ready? I'm going to post this on our Instagram. This is the Peeping Tom.
Oh my God. That looks like how he would react if he just looked into my window.
Just imagine, like, you're just taking a piss and you look down and see that face.
That looking at you. You'd shit. Good thing you're on the
You
toilet,
literally
bitch.
shit.
Because you are going to shit.
This guy has the biggest eyeballs I've ever seen in my life.
He looks like a black Marty Feldman.
I don't know who that is.
He's the Igor from Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm
You've
sorry.
never seen Young
I
Frankenstein?
haven't.
Y'all.
I will post this picture on Instagram. It's too good to pass up.
It really is. All right, we are going to move on to something a little bit more lighthearted. We're going to do our screenshot reshot, which is one of both mine and Liz's favorite portions of the podcast.
This is for sure my favorite.
And just for reference, I have a screenshot reshot that happens specifically to me in my personal TikTok account. So
Perfect.
I look forward to sharing that one. Let's do yours first.
All right, mine is just one-sided. It's kind of a visual. I will put it on our Instagram. So it says, "I'm sad, send nudes." And it's like a naked man from the waist up. And he has drawn a anime girl over his titties.
Yes.
But it's anime titties. And then the person said, "Stop."
Hey, they got what they asked for.
Yeah, that's right.
They got what they wanted.
All right, and then, you want to see my duck?
Yes.
I mean, dick.
Nope. And just for future reference, that is truly how I feel.
Yes, I will see your
If
duck.
you have a duck, please send us photos.
Yeah, we want to see a duck.
Like, literally, we'll take anything. Send us something. for
Even a
God's
duck's
sake.
dick, but not yours.
Yeah, not yours. Please don't. All right, so I am going to share with you this that happened to me in my TikTok inbox. I seem to have a lot of those because people...
Because why not?
Right.
Yeah.
So I will be the incel, you be me. All right?
Okay.
March 11th. Hi, beautiful. Beautiful profile you got there. It's nice viewing your profile. You always post good content, and I like that. About a half hour later. Tracy, I really admire you by your name. Beautiful profile you got here. It's nice viewing your profile. You always post good stuff, and I like that. Can we... Yes, it's a repeat. Can we be friends on Facebook? Because I actually don't really know how it works on TikTok. I also am new here. I hope you understand. Here's my Facebook. And he gives his name.
Like full last name?
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is the next day. Sorry, what's your name on Facebook, dearly Tracy? I normally spend most of my time on Facebook, and it's fun and good world app. I can bin on TikTok because of job.
N-O.
Why? This is like 3 days later. Hi, happy one. How are you? Why no response yet?
No.
But it's a sticker with a little worm sticking its tongue out like He responds with, smile, LOL.
No.
Why no? You look great.
No.
Well, I am new here on TikTok. We can be good friends.
No.
Are you pushing me away?
Yep. Bye.
Can I call you on the phone? A couple days later. Hello, my friend. I am also new here as well because I'm a very big investor and businessman. I'm just trying to be flexible and social. I have no idea about scammers and fraudsters. Please educate me if you wouldn't mind. I will appreciate it, my friend.
No, 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 no. Also, no.
Okay, stay safe. Good luck. Why are you so cute, babes? I'm in love with you. 2 days later. Well, goodbye. If you think I'm forcing myself on you, and if you think I'm joking here with you. Hour later. I hope you find someone better which can listen to you and whom will love you as much as I do. 2 hours later. You're making me feel very uncomfortable with this conversation.
Him?
Yeah. And finally he stopped.
Good God. You're making him uncomfortable.
I know.
That's
But
fun.
seriously, like, this stuff just comes into my inbox without me asking for it, so...
That's fucking
It's great.
fantastic.
That's what TikTok does, I guess.
I love how you're literally just like, no, 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 no. Like a kid, can I have some candy? No.
No.
Can I have some now? No. Jesus, dude.
That was insane.
We're gonna show the people the kind of stuff we're gonna want to get from them.
Yeah.
So if you are confused as to the kind of content we're asking for you to send us at incel.pod@gmail.com, we're about to give you a few examples of the kind of things we're looking for.
Yeah, these are our own personal stories that, if we were in your shoes, this is the type of things that we would send to us. So I hope that you enjoy our stories.
Get ready for it. Hit us with one.
Hit us with one. All right. So this one is kind of recent. This is like one of the lists of why Tracy doesn't currently date. So I'm on a dating site and I'm talking with somebody and it, seems to be going really well. We have a lot in common. We're just exchanging messages for about, a day or two. And, we start getting into over the small talk and we're like, well, what are you looking for? And, what are your goals here? And are you looking to meet? Blah, blah, blah. And, we're kind of talking about it. And I'm like, okay, this is going well. Maybe we should meet for a drink or something and see how it goes. And so I mentioned, maybe we should, meet and have a drink. And she was like, all right, great. But I'm going to have to bring my husband with me.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
If you are that person, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off. There are people that want to get with couples. I have a friend that's what she enjoys, and I think that's wonderful. And I think that I don't kink shame, but I also think that you shouldn't try to be dishonest.
Force it on someone.
Yeah, and try to be sneaky about it.
It was almost like trying to guilt you.
Yeah,
like, if you like me so much, we have to get with my husband too.
Yeah, and if I look back, I think that she was a lot saying what I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like, well, if I can get her to like me, then she'll do it for me.
Nope.
And I will not do it for ye, or
for
she,
ye.
or he,
for ye.
or anybody else. It's a no. But yeah, that was just like a little short and sweet one. What do you have?
I have. These are all from like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Between 2005 and 2010 probably.
Okay.
Because after that, I started dating a little more seriously.
Yeah, this was obviously way pre-wife.
This was like trying to find yourself kind of shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so there was a girl I dated in Hamilton, Ohio. She got really clingy really fast. She didn't drive. She rode a bicycle. So I had to pick her up. No biggie. I don't care. We went on one date. I brought flowers because that's the kind of person I am. I bring flowers when I go on dates with people. We didn't have jack shit in common. So that date ended in what I hoped would be a one-night stand. But I was wrong. Several harassing and annoying calls and texts later, I thought she finally got the hint. I wasn't responding, okay?
Oh, no.
Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, shit.
She showed up to my apartment on her bicycle, which had to have taken forever because I didn't live close to her, okay?
My gosh.
So this sweaty hoe stood in my hallway after I answered the door in total shock, asking if I was okay. She's so worried. I hadn't been answering her calls and texts. She's glad to see I'm okay. Can she come in? Blah, 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 blah. And my dumb ass just stood there with my jaw dropped. Probably not so politely told her that we did not hit it off. And I would very much like her to leave.
Oh my god.
She began crying and asking why I brought flowers and why we spent the night together if I didn't want to continue. I admitted we definitely should not have done what happened, and that I did not enjoy it, but that I bring flowers to every day I go on.
Yeah.
Not after this, though. I didn't anymore.
Yeah.
So I closed my door and thought that would be the end of it.
Oh, no.
But no, it wasn't, okay? So she worked at a local entertainment venue, and you know the small area I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a lot to do.
Right.
She ended up working at one of the only things you could fucking do. So she saw me on a date with another girl.
Oh,
and it started the crazy up all over again. But to shorten this up, I could no longer go to said venue, which sucks. And I had to put up with her stalking my MySpace and messaging my friends and family until she finally fucking fizzled out.
Oh my gosh. That was a long time ago. She's stalking your fucking MySpace.
My MySpace. Throw that'll age me right there.
Damn. I have a story from the 90s.
Ooh, juicy.
And it is back in my man dating days, of course.
Okay.
And this was, when I was a lot younger, I was very naive. I was very sheltered. You know.
I know, I remember.
Sheltered.
Yes, you grew up crazy religious.
Yes. So, I have this friend, we've been friends since we were children, C. And, fuck it, Christy. I don't care. Anyway,
fuck it. Hi, Christy, what's up?
So anyway, we spent a lot of time out, and we spent a lot of time together, and I don't remember the details because it was the 90s, and I've smoked a lot of pot since then, but I met this guy, and his name was Dave, and I think Christy was seeing one of his roommates too. I don't know. All I know is we were always over there together.
Yeah.
Hanging out, drinking, whatever. We were in our 20s. We were having a good time. And I ended up sleeping with Sky Dave multiple times. And I really liked him. And I was like, thinking he was my boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, one of his roommates, it was a married couple, and they had a toddler. And one day, the toddler came out of Dave's room. I was in the living room hanging out with the roommates. Everybody was friends. It was like just a fun house to hang out at,
Mm-hmm.
Well, the toddler comes out, though, and she drops this piece of paper or this notebook, and I pick it up to return it to whoever I was supposed to return it to. And it says on there, my list. And it has a list of women's names, and next to them, what they are to him.
No.
Yeah, there were 8 of them, and I made the just a fuck cut.
Oh my god.
Not only that, but my name was fucking misspelled on the fucking list.
Couldn't even spell the name right.
But
damn.
That is like ultimate incel. I mean, not really, because he was getting it from 8 people, but
that's still incel.
But his behavior was definitely Incellus.
God. Alright, well, this is a trigger warning one. It involves suicide.
Okay.
We were together a few years. You know this person.
Mm-hmm.
I even gave her the dog that we had together, which you know for me is a huge fucking deal.
It really is.
Because I love my dogs. I paid off my part of the lease on the apartment, and even after all that, she went to my parents' house and was bugging them. She tried all these weird fucking ways to try and get me back. After she called me fat, by the way.
Oh my god.
She was just like, oh, you've gained a little weight. I'm like, fuck you. So her mom calls me informing me that she's in the hospital because she tried to OD on her medication.
Mm-hmm.
Convinced me to lie to her, saying I'd try to work it out just so she would get better. Right? So in the end, it took both sets of my parents and her parents to keep her away. Because after she was in the hospital and I said I'd work it out, obviously I was lying. So she got out of the hospital. I was like, actually, I just don't want you to die because that's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
So, no one is worth dying for. Not me. Not anybody. Nobody. I know our podcast is pretty lighthearted, but this is a pretty serious note. There are literally so many people out there. Don't put yourself through anything like that.
Yeah, the world is better with you in it.
Yeah. And
yeah.
admittedly, this girl was a crazy bitch, but she doesn't deserve to die. You know what I mean?
So if you have any issues with this subject, there is help out there for you. You can text 988. You can call 988. There's a chat, and then there's a website, 988lifeline.org. There are other websites as well. But the easiest one to remember is 988, and it's 24/7. They're there for you. If you need to refer to anybody to that number, it is there and available. And again, the world's better with you in it.
It is.
So what do we have next?
Do you have another one?
I do have another
got one more?
one.
Hey, we do. We both had 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So this one isn't going to get too deep into personal stuff like the last story did.
Okay.
But I was talking online again when I was dating and then realized that was stupid. Again, I was talking with someone, and it started out okay, but about 3 or 4 messages in, it started feeling a little off. Again, it was off.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a dating site that's only for women. So, you know.
Farmersonly.com.
Yeah, farmersonly.com. Yeehaw, motherfucker! But we're chatting, and it seemed completely normal. And then all of a sudden, it changed to where, you know, I'm like, what do you do for a living? She tells me, and she's like, what do you do for a living? And I tell her, you know, I work from home. I do payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Boring shit. Well, the response was, oh, are you fucking the boss or something? How did you get a job like that? That's a pretty cushy position. Blah, 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 blah. And so I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Plenty of
like,
work from home jobs.
Like, why would you say that to me? And eventually we go back and forth, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. I think that it's disgusting that you would just say that to me. And finally she goes, okay, I must confess, I don't know how to talk to lesbians because I'm a man.
Oh my God.
Right. I'm like, who's the picture?
My sister.
He was like, that's my daughter.
Oh, that's even more fucked.
It's even more fucked up. It was his daughter. But, I mean, this happened to me like a month ago. Or, you know, a couple months ago. Like, this was recent.
Damn.
And I'm just like, what kind of a incel gets so desperate that they have to pretend to be a woman and try to woo a lesbian? And what? You think I'm not going to notice when you show up with your swinging dick?
Right.
I think I'm going to notice.
You're 6 foot tall with a beard, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the weirdest thing. Like, again, it's the same thing with the couple. Like, you can't mislead people and hope that they won't figure it out.
Right.
Dumbasses. What else do you have?
All right, it's my last one.
All
Again,
right.
If you're enjoying these, and we are, send us your stuff. It's incel.intel.pod@gmail.com. This is a little bit of the shit we're looking for from you guys, but it can be anything. But this, we're hoping, is the kind of stuff you'll send us.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this is between 2005 2010.
Mhm.
I met a girl while I was out clubbing. You remember Adonis?
Oh gosh,
Dope
I
ass
miss that
club.
place. I
Miss
miss
that
it.
place. All right, so we had one of those dates where like you partied all night, and then to sober up, you like walked around the city like smoking cigarettes and holding hands. And admittedly, I had like a really good time. So we exchanged numbers after like a 6-hour date, because you know how that shit goes, and went home. I was obviously, after being partying all night and walking around the city with her, fucking tired. So when I got home, I slept for like 12 hours straight. But when I woke up,
Oh no.
I had no shit. At least 100 texts from this girl, okay?
How long? What? 12 hours?
No, maybe 6 hours. We
Oh.
partied 2-3 hours at the club.
No, I
and then-
mean like.
Oh, after 12 hours of me sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
this is
12
12 hours
after the
apart.
date.
12 hours apart. Alright. So they were ranging from, hey girl, hey sexy, what's up, I had a great time, to, what the fuck, where are you with another bitch, LOL, actually you're just an asshole, please lose my number. Okay.
Wow.
I text
that's
her back.
definitely incel
I
talk.
texted back like, whoa girl, I was asleep. And then she was like pretending nothing had happened, and she didn't text like all these terrible things to me. So I blocked her.
Oh my gosh. That's scary. Like
It was
that is
scary. I woke up, I was in a great mood from the previous evening, and then I was like, ooh, she crazy.
This is why you don't take your dates home for the fun.
Damn not.
You go to their place or whatever, but
Yep.
don't let them know where you live.
Bullet dodged.
Bullet dodge. I think that brings us to picking
the
our
dice
next
rolling.
place. All right, let's roll those red.
Roll
Dice.
that beautiful bean
Roll
dice.
that beautiful bean footage. What do we have? We have 73.
Didn't I already? No, 76 is what I know.
76, yeah.
All right.
So that is Minnesota. We are coming.
Minnesota.
We're heading north.
Smoking a stogie in the garage.
And while we're up north, we are going to be
questioning.
We're going to be questioning our sexuality up there in Minnesota. So I hope you guys have some great people out there waiting for us. Send us your stuff. You know how to reach us, but just in case, incel.intel.pod@gmail.com. To search us on TikTok, you have to search intel.pod and we'll pop up. Incel.intel.pod on Instagram and incel_intel on Reddit. Hit us up. We can't wait to hear from you and get your information. You have any last words?
Yeah, remember, don't stalk my friends and family on MySpace.
Definitely don't do that. And you're never alone as long as you have your inner demons.